can go. All right, guys, my name is Sam. I did a speech last week introducing you guys to what I'll be talking about, what I'm going to call crisis on the campus. So, think about being a college student right now. It's a unique time for one's life to look away from home, meet new people, cheer on your favorite sports teams, join clubs, go to late night parties, all while you're studying to get a degree in a specific field. Now, let's just focus on studying. That was the only thing safe to do during the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, studying. The last thing a college student would do, am I right? That's typical busy life of a college student. Now, I will have you study this math problem over here. You combine the pandemic with college, you get a mental health crisis among college students. In fact, this crisis targets all young adults who are part of Generation Z, those born between the 90s and the 2010s. The U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy warned us about a mental health crisis among young adults back in December, and he estimated during last year and 2020 there was a 40% increase in mental health issues among students in grade school and college, and suicide rates also increased because of these problems, with more than 6,600 among ages 10 to 24. Now, I personally have been a lot more anxious and on edge these days. It's much harder to do homework, make friends, find clubs to join. Hey, even making myself at home is a doozy. I feel alone, worried, tired, and yes, even sick. Research says I'm not alone. That is what many college students are saying across the board, and students in that research disliked what I have on the board here. Talking with their mouths covered, to prevent infection, learning over a computer screen, not being able to see friends and family members. All in all, it's been hard work. The number of students under stress is only growing. Even as students returned to campus last year, they still felt the scars of what had happened. The other bad news is, our country does not have the resources to help our ailing youth. Crisis centers are on speed dial, with many of their patients getting on the wait list and some even being turned away. But the U.S. has taken action, thankfully. Wait, wrong slide. I did this in the wrong order. Here we go. The U.S. has taken action, thankfully. Back in July, the 988 number was launched, and it expanded the number of hotlines for those seeking mental health professionals. And those who call could be set up right away with counseling. A Connecticut health officer called 988 a carpe diem moment, which means seize the day. Now back to this slide. And the same goes for college campuses. Alan Leshner, a psychologist and the former director of the National Institute of Drug Abuse, called for colleges to invest into mental health response last year. Not only did he ask for more money, but he also asked for colleges to invest into mental health response and give training and assistance to staff at colleges for students to learn about mental health awareness. And the good news is it does seem like colleges are getting the gist. It was a December 2020 survey on college presidents, which resulted in 68% putting students' mental health first on top of issues on campus. And Siena is one of those colleges. They have a club right here on campus called Active Minds, which meets to discuss mental health issues on campus and ways of handling them. And other colleges have done the same. Boston College started a mental health awareness campaign in 2018, which I bet has gotten a lot more attention in 2022. Now that they've talked the talk, let's see if they will walk the walk. There's a lot to do to stop a pandemic. There's also a lot to do to fix mental health issues on campus and bring back the college experience students deserve. And I hope we are on our way. Thank you.
Good job. Good